Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's bright and early, mind, body, and soul. I'm up doing my morning program every day. We go hard 7 days a week. Figured I'd make a video and honor one of our regular viewers' requests. And he had a question. I don't have it in front of me, but it was something like, is it okay to be a prick sometimes? So without really knowing the context of what he's talking about, when someone asks me that, because I've been asked that question before, there's a bunch of different ways to take it, and I really don't like to make long videos, so I can only really pick one aspect of it out. Are we talking about anger issues? Or do you just have anger issues? And you're asking, is it okay to be a prick sometime because you're wondering if I'm going to help you justify your anger issues and your constant explosions on others? Is it okay for you to be a jerk to people and go around and yell at people? My answer most likely is going to be no, and you're going to have to get on top of that. And your anger issues are your own personal weakness, and how you respond to this world is your burden to bear, and it's not okay to dump on others, to dump your emotional suffering upon others. Anger issues, people don't like when I tell them this. Anger issues are fear issues. I say this in many of my videos, and it's a fact. I didn't invent this. This is just the way it is when you're talking about emotions. There's only two emotions. All other emotions spawn from them. There's either love or fear. There is no real anger. You think anger, a lot of people think anger is this masculinity, this dominance. It's not. It's fear. Anger is fear. There's only love or fear. All other emotions stem from love or fear. Anger is a fear-based emotion. Survival-based emotion, a triggered emotion. Some people, and I'm not one of them, but some people believe that you can get rid of all anger. I think that anger, that monster inside of you, Jung talks about this, Jordan Peterson talks about this, the anger inside of you, that beast inside of you, can be used for good. You have emotions. You didn't invent anger. It's not a psychological delusion or some symptom that you can take some pills and get out of it or think your way out of it. You have that. You have anger. You have sorrow. You have these emotions for a reason, and you want to hold on to them because it's what makes you human, but you want to control them. So if you find yourself angry a lot, going around being a dick to people a lot, then this is your own weakness. This is your own fear, and it's something that you need to work on. Other people can be our mirror. Other people are making you angry a lot. It's time to go look in the mirror. It's time to check how we respond to the world. Just because we internalize things in one way doesn't mean we have to respond. There should be a delay. And I've had problems with this. Responding too quickly, irrationally, impulsively. Getting too angry too quick over stuff that doesn't really merit that kind of response, and I've regretted it in the past. And I've had to take control of myself and to stop myself, and even if it's just counting to 10, but to take a chance to get myself in a more calm state of mind so I can think about things more rationally. And you still may come to the same conclusion, but it's better to come to that conclusion from a place of rationality than irrationality. You don't want to make any decisions when you're triggered. It's like shopping when you're hungry. You're going to end up with a bunch of junk, which is shit you don't want. Now, if we're talking about, is it okay to be a prick somebody because of boundary issues, personal boundaries? Personal boundaries are incredibly important, and a weak person does not have personal boundaries because they want to please everybody. Never be a people pleaser. I don't care about pleasing people. The first rule of people pleasing is that you never, not being a people pleaser, is that you never want to put any weight into how other people respond to the world. So we're talking about responding to the world, how we respond to it, but it's not your job to manipulate somebody else's response, to assure them of a positive response. It's up to them. I've told people my personal feelings and my personal needs, and this is a boundary issue. I have a need. This is what I need. And I've had people get angry at that. They get angry at my need for whatever reason that's going on in their stupid head. I can't control how they internalize my words and how they respond to them. That's up to you. And if we can't meet eye to eye, then we'll just go our separate ways. Never be afraid of losing friends, of walking away, of being alone. If you're asking, is it okay to be a prick sometimes? Of course it's okay to be a prick sometimes. You know, certain times that I'm a prick is if you come at me at the gas station asking for money. Oh yeah, I'm a prick. If I'm walking by on the sidewalk and there's some bum sitting there on the ground and he begs for money as I'm walking by, I don't care about that. I may give him money. I may politely say no thank you or whatever. It depends on my mood. I was homeless. So sometimes I help homeless people out of compassion and sometimes I don't. But that's up to me. You can't force me into charity. You can't guilt me into it or shame me into it. If that makes you feel bad because I walk away, it's up to you. However you respond to that is up to you. But I do become aggressive with flared nostrils, pushed out chest. I usually have a gun in my pocket, 38 special. I got a concealed weapons permit. It's the beauty of Florida. Sorry, you California motherfuckers. You don't even know what it's about. It's the Wild West down here. Everybody's got a gun. And we don't have no problems with no fucking shit like you guys have out there, man. I know. It's a different landscape here. It's great. They're getting ready to pass a law in Florida where you don't even need a concealed weapons permit. You don't need any permit at all. Just go buy a gun from a flea market and walk around with it. Perfectly legal. But I will flex on a motherfucker who approaches me wrong out in public. And you walk up on me, run up on me in some kind of bitch-ass motherfucking way, little sorry-ass punk way. You could catch the old me. I can be a pretty scary person. And I've never, ever once lost a battle. So I think it's important to look at our boundaries as a necessary form of protection, of navigation. You're allowed to protect yourself, just like you have a duty to protect others. And personal protection isn't always about violence or aggression. You don't always have to be a prick to somebody in order to be protecting your interests or your boundaries. Because we establish boundaries and then it's our duty to enforce them. Your boundaries mean nothing unless you enforce them. I enforce my boundaries relentlessly. I don't break for anybody. Not my mother, not anyone, not my best friends. There's certain things that I will and I won't do. Now, some friends I'll break my back for, but even with those people, I have boundaries. You know what it is? People don't understand boundaries. They don't understand self-respect. You have to really work on your self-respect. You respect yourself. Do you respect your body? Are you proud when you look in the mirror? Or do you just tolerate it and you're just like, yeah, I got these fucking man titties and this flab and You might not respect yourself. Work on yourself every day. We build strength through repetition. I'm in the gym 6 days a week. When I'm naked in front of the mirror, I'm proud of what I see. I'm a strong, dominant male. Are you proud of your, do you respect your knowledge? Some people think they're stupid. I used to think I was stupid. I had a high IQ. I've always had a high IQ, but I thought I was stupid and I told people that I was stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm the dumb guy. And people would be like, you're not that dumb. Oh, no, I am. I'm stupid. I owned that. And I promoted myself as dumb. And then I used to wonder why nobody ever took me seriously. It frustrated me. I just wish that I could be taken seriously like other people. Everybody treats me like I'm some kind of fucking idiot loser. Look how you promote yourself. You don't even respect yourself. Why would you expect people to respect you if you don't respect yourself? You have to have standards. So I have built up these standards in all areas of my life. And I feel incredibly confident in who I am, my capabilities and my knowledge. I feel comfortable in my skin. I'm willing to walk alone. This has given me the ability to be kind, respectful, and patient with others. When you're kind, respectful, and patient with yourself. So I don't need to be aggressive to other people, and I choose not to. I choose to let my aggression only come out in small spurts every once in a while. Every once in a while, you got to be able to regulate. You got to be able to put somebody in check. You have to be able to flare your nostrils every once in a while. Every once in a while, you got to put some motherfucker in his place. People know who the king is. They know who the alpha of the pack is. Who's running shit? I am. And every once in a while, you'll figure out why. But for the most part, I try to be a kind, loving, respectful leader. So, I hope some of this has helped. It's all just food for thought. Thanks for watching.